Is my screen visible to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So in the last section, in the last to last section, we have read something about, or we discussed something about, which is known as the enterprise structure. Can anyone, Sakshi, can you tell me what is the enterprise structure all about? Or what are the different stages of enterprise structure? Can you give me an idea about that?
सर एंटरप्राइज स्ट्रक्चर में वो ये था एम्प्लॉय रिलेटेड था ना.
No, enterprise structure is not employee related.
नहीं, लास्ट सेशन में जो पढ़े था वो
Yes.
ये था.
Yes.
एंटरप्राइज स्ट्रक्चर.
Okay, I'll explain it once again. In an enterprise structure, the first thing is the client, then we have the company, then we have the company code, then we have personal areas. Personal areas are nothing but the different geographical locations. Then we have personal sub areas. Personal sub areas. Okay, personal sub areas are nothing but the different departments. This is known as the enterprise structure from top to
यस.
bottom. Correct? Okay.
यस.
I'll again show you an example of the enterprise structure. Okay. For an example, we have seen this diagram in the last class. Okay. Uh, what is this diagram about in last to last class? That is before the info type one. Suppose there is a global bike group company. Okay. That is known as the client. Within client, we are segregating that company into the different company codes, which is nothing but the country related segregation. Okay, let's say this is a global bike US and global bike Germany. It can't always be like that, but we can do the segregation with a different format as well. But in this case, we are, let's say, saying that it's the country related segregation is generally known as the company code. So within the company code, we have the different geographical locations, different states. Like for an example, this global bike company Dallas, this global bike company Miami, this global bike company San Diego within the US states. And then this global bike company Hamburg, this global bike company Heidelberg within the Germany state. That is nothing but generally known as the personal area. And after the personal area, these things, the different departments, let's say in Dallas we have finance department, HR department, IT department, material management, purchasing department, production department. In Miami we just have only three department. In San Diego we have two department, and similarly in Hamburg and Heidelberg we have these couple of departments. This is known as the personal sub area. Okay, so in this example, the example is okay. See, the example is though of US and Germany, but it works with every company. Like in this case, if I configure any company which is based out of India, I've given you an example of This one. This was the presentation that we saw last time. Okay, so this was the presentation that we saw last time. So, what is the client? That is the Reliance Group. Reliance Group has two different companies. Okay, so I can do the another segregation which is as companies. Okay, it has Reliance Jio, Reliance Petrochemical. Within that, Reliance Jio has only India entity, which is nothing but the company code. But Petrochemical operates in two countries. Let's say Reliance Russia and Reliance India. So within India, I'm again doing the categorization in the form of states like Maharashtra, Karnataka, here Gujarat and Maharashtra for the petroleum company, which is nothing but the personal area. And then within those personal areas, I'm creating the different departments. I'm saying Reliance Jio Karnataka has a finance department, human resource department, inventory department. Reliance Jio Maharashtra has finance department, sales department, HR department, and similarly Reliance Petrochemical Gujarat has refinery, quality and HR department, and Reliance Petrochemical Maharashtra has finance, sales, and geological department. Okay, so this is how we generally do the categorization of the enterprise structure. And then within an enterprise structure, I have to have a controlling area. किस चीज़ के लिए मुझे controlling area चाहिए ताकि मैं मेरे को मालूम है कि all the activities that I am doing in Reliance Petrochemical India, it has to be in INR terms, Indian rupee. अगर मैं उसको अगर मैं रिलायंस पेट्रोकेमिकल रशिया के अंदर जितनी भी एक्टिविटीज करना चाह रहा हूँ, it has to be in the ruble, in their local currency format and their local tax format. इसके लिए I need a dedicated controlling area to be there in system. Now let's see, today we will see how to configure this enterprise structure in SAP. How to configure the enterprise structure in SAP HCM. So first of all, give me a name of any company. Let's say we are creating a dummy company. Give me a name.
Accenture.
No, I mean let's create something so that the copyright thing generally doesn't. Yeah, I mean like give me the name. Like let's say we are creating this company. Suggest me a good name for any company, like new company. Let's say.
We made a life software.
Which one? Sorry.
We made a life software.
Can you spell it out? Okay, let's call it as Dimitri. Okay. Okay, let's name it as okay, let's take this name. Okay, this is our company name. This is our company name. Okay, let's say we have 10,000 people working in this company. 10,000 people working in this company, all in India. Okay, so let's start configuring the enterprise structure. every single point of time, the client that I'm having, client will always be there in the system. See, whenever I do the login again, here I have my SAP system. Client in this case, I'm taking, like, since it is the default, so client I have 001. So my client is 001. Next thing that I want to configure is the company. Let's sign the credential. So first I will configure the company. Then I will configure the company code. Then I will configure the personal area. Then I will configure the personal sub area into SAP. So to configure the company first, the steps are, again, what are the steps? I have to first go to the SPRO. SPRO. Okay, I'm into the SAP reference IMG screen. I'll first go on to the SPRO. Then I'll click onto the SAP referencing IMG screen. IMG menu. What is the next step? Next step, I will find out over here is this field, which is known as the enterprise structure. Remember, enterprise structure. I will make the note out of it so that you would not feel any problem while configuring it. Okay. Now what we are doing in the enterprise structure, we are actually defining something new. कुछ नया define हम कर रहे हैं. Okay. तो define करना मतलब नए तरीके से create करना उस चीज को. Okay. So we'll go in within the enterprise structure. We'll go into the definition tab. So within the definition tab, we will go into the financial accounting. This part, financial accounting. Don't worry, I'll mention this step, but in within the video also you can follow this recording and can go if you get stuck somewhere. And here you will click onto this part, which is define company. Let's see that. Define company. So I'll go into the new entries and okay. So let me give a short name to this company that I'm having and let's say VINC. What is the name that I want to give?
VINC.
There is a short name, that is a 4-digit name that always I have to give. Let me put it side by side. This is the name of my company. Okay. Let's say I'm saying its headquarter is in Pune, correct? Let's say for the sake of movement. And the country is India. Headquarter, I'm defining the headquarter. Okay, this is not the, don't get confused that okay it's the different department. I'm defining the headquarter.
Yes.
Country India. I'm saying language keys English. Okay. If I want, I can save the other things as well. But let's say I don't want to save the other things as of now. I am good with these details. I'm good with these details as of now. So I'll go on to the save. And in case you see such kind of thing, if you don't see such kind of thing, there is a new tab over here, create request. So in create request, you can simply put the description with what you are actually doing. So in this case, let me put it like that. I'm creating new enterprise structure. This is just for the description purpose. It just एक description purpose है ताकि मुझे याद रहे कि ये changes किस चीज के लिए थे. Enter. Save. So this we have saved. So you have created the main company and we have saved it in the system. Let me go back and now I can see that my company is mentioned with the name VINC and the full form is this one and headquarter is in Pune. Okay, so I'm making the short note out of it over here. Okay, and here also I can mention what I have created. I have created this. So this menu path,
सर जो इसमें जो सॉफ्टवेयर है इसमें जो सर्च में दिखा रहा है वहाँ पे SPRO सर्च नहीं कर सकते.
नहीं, you don't have to search it. Just type an SPRO.
Okay,
I'm going back. Just type an SPRO in this tab. It is the executable or search tab also, and then simply hit enter. And then go into the SAP reference IMG screen. And then here you have to search enterprise structure. That is this one. This one. Okay, so I'm mentioning the menu path over here. Don't worry. Enterprise structure. And within the enterprise structure, कहाँ जाएंगे अपन? Definition. Definition. Within the definition, we'll go into the financial accounting. Within the financial accounting, we will go into the define company. Define company. And within defining company, आप आपके नाम की कुछ भी चाहो कोई भी कंपनी क्रिएट कर सकते हो just for the understanding purpose. So client is already there. Client हर system का अलग अलग भी हो सकता है, same भी हो सकता है. You don't have to generally configure the client. The actual step where you get started is by defining the company. सबसे पहले आप company define करोगे. Next step is to define the company code. What is the steps for that? अब देखो, अब मैंने ये तो create कर दिया. अब मैं चाह रहा हूं कि इसका मैं एक इंडिया वर्जन क्रिएट करूं. सो आई एम सेइंग प्राइवेट लिमिटेड और लेट मी सिंपली पुट इट एज इंडिया. तो मैं ये कह रहा हूं कि ग्लोबल हेडक्वार्टर कंपनी तो ये है, बट नाउ आई हैव द कंट्री स्पेसिफिक सेग्रीगेशन ओवर हियर. एंड लेट्स से आई हैव टू कंट्री स्पेसिफिक सेग्रीगेशन. वन इज इन इंडिया. जस्ट एक अंडरस्टैंडिंग पर्पस के लिए अपन बना देते हैं. सॉफ्टवेयर लेट्स से कैनेडा एंड लेट्स से वी हैव 500 people in Canada. सो मैं यहाँ पे क्या चाह रहा हूँ कि मैं दो कंपनी कोड क्रिएट करना चाह रहा हूँ. So let's see what is the steps for that. So steps generally will be the same. Again, it will be the SPRO. Again, it will be the IMG menu screen. Again, it will be the enterprise structure. Again, it will be the definition. क्योंकि अभी हम define कर रहे हैं चीज़ों को, अभी हम assign नहीं कर रहे हैं. There are two things generally. One is the definition and another one is the assignment. So again, in the same part, which is the financial company, financial accounting. And within the financial accounting, this time we will go into the defining company code. Define company code. Let's see it in the system. Okay. So again, अभी देखो ये वही SPRO वाले screen के अंदर ही मैं हूँ. I'm again going into the enterprise structure. I'm going into the definition. I'm going into the financial accounting. And this time, instead of defining the company, I'm going on to this part. Edit, copy, delete, check company code. Yeah. So execute it. and then you can execute edit company code data. So let me mention the same way here.
मैं ये अभी कर रही थी बट वो नहीं हो रहा, वो सर्च का ही नहीं आ रहा.
One second. Edit, copy, delete, company code, and here then you will do edit company code data. Okay. क्या नहीं आ रहा है? जरा screen share. Are you sharing your screen, or do you want to share your screen?
Yes.
Share me your screen.
अभी यहाँ पे मैंने वो रीजन का आ रहा था बट वो अभी नहीं आ रहा ना. ये पावर एंड दिस वर्चुअल मशीन आ रहा है जो कल रीजन था.
Okay.
क्लिक करूँ?
Yeah. Can you click once onto the home tab?
होम पे ही है.
Okay.
ये सब मैनेजमेंट.
One second. Go on to the start. Yeah.
This
Yeah.
one?
One second. There is a SAP logon screen over there. SAP logon. Yeah. Double click it.
क्लिक नहीं हो रहा.
नहीं हो रहा है? ओके तो ठीक है आप अभी सेशन फॉलो कर लो एंड मे बी विद द रिकॉर्डिंग्स रीच आउट टू विजय सर, उनको बताओ कि प्रॉब्लम क्या आ रही है सिस्टम के अंदर, एंड वंस दे हेल्प यू आउट देन यू कैन प्रैक्टिस दिस वन. ओके, एंड अगर उस टाइम पे कुछ डिफिकल्टी आए कॉन्फ़िगर करने में तो यू कैन रीच आउट टू मी विद व्हाटएवर द डिफिकल्टी दैट यू आर गेटिंग. Okay, can you see my screen?
Yes sir.
Okay, I'm going back and मैं कहाँ गया था? Edit company code data. I'll double click the edit company code data. Here I will do the new entry. Okay, now see I'm defining the two entities over here. दो तरह की entities. कौन सी? कि एक तो Wemud Life Software India. That is, I can name anything. Okay, let me name VSIN. 4-digit, any 4-digit code, any 4-digit unique code. Okay, and then Vermont Life Software, we are saying Canada. So let us say VSCA in this case. Okay, so let's see how to be define it over here. VSIN first. What is the name that I'm giving? Save. Let's say, अच्छा जो इंडिया रिलेटेड सॉफ्टवेयर कंपनी है उसका हेडक्वार्टर है, लेट्स से वी आर सेइंग इट इन मुंबई. just an example, if you want you can take Pune also, like कि ठीक है हेडक्वार्टर भी उधर ही है एंड लाइक इट इज आल्सो ओवर देयर एज वेल. नाउ सी I have to provide the currency over here. I have to provide the currency over here. Why am I giving the currency? Because see, company code data is always a currency relevant data. इसी के लिए तो यहाँ पे जो ये मैंने एंटरप्राइज स्ट्रक्चर बताया था इसके अंदर मैंने बताया था कि आई हैव टू डू द करेंसी रिलेटेड सेग्रीगेशन ओवर हियर, एंड उसी के हिसाब से मुझे कंट्रोलिंग एरिया पे भी उसको असाइन करना पड़ेगा करेंसी रिलेटेड. दैट जब भी मैं बता रहा हूँ कि ये इंडिया रिलेटेड कंपनी कोड है तो उसका करेंसी मेरे को डिफाइन करना पड़ेगा इन टर्म्स ऑफ INR. If I'm saying it is a Canada related company code, जैसा कि इस केस में भी अपन करने वाले हैं, then in that case, for that particular company code, we will take Canada CAD, Canadian dollar as the currency. So this is the India domain, right? So I'll save this one. Here I can provide the company name, and here I can again give the company name. Here I can again define, okay, country India, and rest of the things I generally don't need to configure, but ठीक है, real time environment में वैसे configure करते हैं, but as of now for the practice purpose we don't need to configure the rest of the things. Here we can simply right click it, and we can select the same transport to save the things, सारी चीजें save करने के लिए, and here it is saved. Okay, so we have successfully created the company code. जो India related company code है वो अपन ने successfully यहाँ पे create कर लिया है. Now let us go back. Let's do the same thing for Canada. So I'm saying this one will be VSCA. Okay. See, it should not be available within the other company code. The 4-digit ID should be unique one. यहाँ पे जो मैं 4 digits या 4 characters choose करूँगा वो unique होने चाहिए, वो available नहीं होना चाहिए. तभी वो मुझे अलाउ करेगा, अदरवाइज सिस्टम विल नॉट अलाउ मी. सिटी, ओके, लेट्स से टोरंटो, country Canada, and this time I'm saying it's a Canadian dollars, CAD, and then this time I'm saying okay, language will be the same, that is EN. I'll hit enter. I'll go and try to save it. I'll give the company name. I'll again copy paste it the same company, that okay, this is the Canada division, country CA this time because it's a Canada, and okay, rest of the things are not necessarily important, but just for the search term I can give okay, this is for Canada. Save. So yeah, I have both of these companies which are same. कौन कौन सी है? एक तो VAIN मैंने VSIN यहाँ पे मैंने कॉन्फ़िगर किया है, which is the India related software division, and यहाँ पे मैंने क्या कॉन्फ़िगर किया है? VSCA, which is the Canada related software division. Okay, now what we will go and define the personal area, कि personal area अपन कैसे define करते हैं. So we have done till company code. Now to define a personal area, let's see the menu path. Generally the menu path is same in this case also, but there are few changes. ये वाला जो पर्सनल एरिया वाला पार्ट होता है ये फाइनेंशियल अकाउंटिंग में नहीं आता है. इट जनरली कम्स इन द ह्यूमन रिसोर्स डिवीजन, एंड दिस इज नथिंग, दिस यू डोंट हैव टू, आपको ये पूरा याद रखने की जरूरत नहीं है. दिस इज जस्ट द मेनू पाथ दैट आई एम प्रोवाइडिंग यू फॉर द कॉन्फ़िगरेशन, ताकि आप इजीली उसको फॉलो करके कॉन्फ़िगर कर पाओ. नीदर नोबडी आल्सो आस्क दिस थिंग इन द इंटरव्यू. ठीक है, what people will ask you is like, okay, tell us the enterprise structure. So all you need to do is you just need to tell them this thing, and आपको उनको फिर ये बताना पड़ेगा कि हम पहले define करते हैं फिर assign करते हैं, and कहाँ करते हैं? हम SPRO में करते हैं. सीधी सी बात. You don't have to go with all the menu path thing, but this is for the understanding purpose. So in definition we'll go into the human resource. So let me close everything. So we are in the SPRO again. Again we are going into the enterprise structure. Again we are going into the definition part. And this time, instead of going into the financial accounting, this time we'll go on to the human resource management. This one, human resource management. Let us write it down. So in the human resource management, we'll click onto the personal area. And here again, we will click onto the personal areas. Okay. Now personal area क्या होते हैं? Personal area are nothing but the different geographical location within that same company code. Personal area are nothing but different geographical locations within the same company code. So let's configure it. I'll go on to the new entries, and यहाँ पे भी again I will take the 4-digit code. Let's say सबसे पहले मुझे किसके लिए करना है? personal area. So here for an example, सबसे पहले मैंने BSIN ले लिया यहाँ पे, ठीक है। अब BSIN के लिए देखो मैं यहाँ पे अलग अलग चार कंपनी कोड, चार पर्सनल एरिया क्रिएट कर रहा हूँ। दैट इज BSMH, ये कौन सा है, महाराष्ट्र, VS महाराष्ट्र, VSGJ, VSK. Let's create 3 ones. So what I'm saying, this one is Maharashtra. The next one I'm saying, this one is Gujarat. The next one I'm saying, this one is Karnataka. Okay. So this will be the 4-digit, 3 entries that I will create while creating the personal areas. Let's create it. So first I want to create VS Maharashtra. So VSMH. And here I am saying that, okay, this one is the Maharashtra division. And again, इसका मैं कहाँ बताना चाह रहा हूँ, I am saying, okay, the headquarter is in, this time, this main location for this one is Nagpur. Country की India. And here country code, okay, we don't need to define a county code. Region देख लेते हैं. Region I am saying Maharashtra. Okay, so as of now we can take only these 3 details and we can save it. जरूरी नहीं है कि हम 3 ही करें, अपन और भी बहुत सारी इसके अंदर से in a real time scenario there are like hundreds of such locations. In a real time scenario it's not only restricted to 3 or 4 locations for every kind of a company. So VSMH I have created. Similarly I want to create another one. Let's say I want to create VSGJ, that is Gujarat. I'm saying in this one is Vadodara. Country key again India. And region again, let's say, let's scroll down and let's see where is Gujarat. Here, 06. I'll hit enter. I'll save this one. And country, I can simply, I have to provide a country over here. उसके बिना ये save नहीं होगा. But rest of the things you can leave it as of now. You don't require most of the times. And let's copy this one only and let's create the Karnataka one, VSK. So this division that I'm saying, that this personal area is of Karnataka, and in Karnataka, one second, double click it, and in Karnataka I'm saying it's a Bangalore. Let's say it's a Mysore. What's the spelling? Okay, region I am defining as. Be very careful. Every single point of time you have to define the region. Otherwise, whenever you will go for the next set of configuration, it'll be difficult to configure if these details are not saved correctly. So this region part and this country key part, you have to be very careful. You have to be be very careful on those three parts. Okay, so there are three personal areas that I've created. Which one? VSGJ, VSKA, and VSMH. These are the three personal areas that I've created for my software company. Let's also note down the personal area steps over here. Where do we generally create it? In human resource management, we go on to the personal areas, and then again we go on to the field which is called as personal areas. Everything that I'm doing it in SPRO. Very be sharp. Everything that I'm doing it in SPRO. Nothing I'm doing out of SPRO. This is the SPRO screen. I'll go back. I'm in the executable mode, and now see, this is an easy access. Everything that I was doing it in SPRO. So every bit of these steps you have to do it in SPRO only. That's why I've mentioned over here directly. Every single point of time, these steps needs to be performed in SPRO. Next part, personal sub area. So what is personal sub area? Personal sub area are nothing but the geolocations that I've created. Let's say अभी यहाँ पे जैसे मैंने state की locations create किए वहाँ पे, right? For our software company जो अभी अपन ने बनाई है, उसके departments कौन कौन से होंगे? उसके अलग अलग departments कौन कौन से होंगे? So we'll create that in the personal sub area. So now let's see. Let's first define over here which are the different personal sub areas that I want to create. So whenever I'm saying, let's say I'm saying VSMH के लिए सबसे पहले देखते हैं. Okay. So this is for the Maharashtra division of my company. This is the Maharashtra division, correct? So in the Maharashtra division, I'm saying I want to create create FIMH. That is, I'm saying this is the finance department. This is nothing but again the 4-digit code that I'm taking. And here again I'm saying that I want to create HRMH. And this is the nomenclature that I'm taking. ठीक है कि मेरे को याद रहे कि okay, this is the human resource department and it's the Maharashtra human resource department. Human resource department. Okay, now let's see in VSGJ, that is Gujarat. Just a second. Just a second.
Yes, sir.
Yes, let's continue. अब मैं दूसरे पर्सनल एरिया की बात कर रहा हूँ. मैं महाराष्ट्र के लिए तो मैंने कर लिया, अब मैं दूसरे पर्सनल एरिया की बात कर रहा हूँ. यहाँ पे आई एम सेइंग आई हैव अ कोर आईटी डिवीजन. All the operations or all the IT work are generally happening in Gujarat only. So I'm having the core IT division over here. So let's say ITGJ, and then I'm saying there is an operation division. So OEGJ. So this is the complete IT division, IT department, and then we have operations department. Now let's go for the third category, VSKA. That is the Karnataka personal area. So in this case, I'm again saying that, okay, Karnataka also has the IT division. Karnataka also has, let's say, the quality division to test all of the IT products जो भी बनाया गया है. तो QUK or any any four character name if you want, and you can also give any four separate digit character. In some cases, people give 000A, 000B. You can also do that. And then at the same time, I'm saying that, okay, there is an R&D division also there in Karnataka. So RDKA, something like that. It's an IT department of Karnataka. And this is the quality department of Karnataka in Karnataka for this company. And this one is the R&D department. Okay, so let's now configure this one. कहाँ configure करेंगे? The steps again will be the same, but this time steps will be the same, but this time instead of personal area, we will do it in personal sub area. Instead of personal area, we will do it in personal sub area. Let's go on to the SAP screen. So again, सारी के सारी चीजें फिर से मैं repeat कर रहा हूँ. We are doing it already in SPRO. Again, enterprise structure, definition, and human resource management. Personal area अपन ने कर लिया है, correct? Personal sub area this time. So every time when you create a personal sub area, जब भी आप personal sub area create करोगे, you have to give the personal area over there. This is the step of a personal sub area. जब भी आप personal sub area create करते हो, you have to give the personal area over there. So अभी मैं करना चाह रहा हूँ किस personal area के लिए? किस personal area के लिए? First I want to create it for VSMH. So let me write VSMH over here. Execute it and go on to the new entries. And कौन सी चीज़ें मुझे create करनी है यहाँ पे? मुझे ये दो create करना है. Let me copy paste it. Oops.
सर SPRO डायरेक्ट स्क्रीन नहीं आ सकता क्या?
SPRO डायरेक्ट स्क्रीन मतलब मैं समझा नहीं.
ये जो आप डायरेक्टली सर्च कर रहे हैं ना, वैसे यहाँ पे नहीं आता है ये जो मेरे इसमें है.
नहीं. देखो अगर मैं सिस्टम को लॉग ऑफ करके वापस से लॉग इन करूंगा तो SPRO मुझे टाइप करना पड़ेगा. यहाँ पे जो अपन ने प्रीवियस सेशंस में अपन ने बात की थी कि मैं बैक जाता हूँ, करेक्ट?
Yes.
तो मैं SPRO के बाहर नहीं जाता हूँ अभी. लाइक देखो मैं सिर्फ SPRO तक के ही रोक देता हूँ उसको. डू यू वांट मी टू टेक द स्टेप्स फ्रॉम द बिगिनिंग? लेट्स डू दैट. तो ठीक है, मैं स्टेप्स, ये इजी एक्सेस स्क्रीन है. आई एम गोइंग इनटू द SPRO and I'm again going on to the SAP reference IMG screen, and here I'm going into the enterprise structure again, and in definition, within definition I'm going into the human resource management. Here I'm going into the personal sub area, create personal sub area. किस चीज़ के लिए मुझे किस पर्सनल एरिया के लिए मुझे क्रिएट करना है? अभी महाराष्ट्र डिपार्टमेंट के लिए. सो राइट क्लिक इट, न्यू एंट्रीज. कौन सी एंट्रीज मुझे क्रिएट करना है? FIMH. That is, I'm saying this is the finance department. Finance MH department. Finance department Maharashtra का. What else? HRMH. I'm saying this one is the HR department of Maharashtra. I'll hit enter. I'll save these fields, save it, and now it got saved. I'll go back. वापस से मैं होम स्क्रीन पे आ जाता हूँ. ठीक है, फिर से मैं लिखूंगा SPRO, फिर से मैं लिखूंगा SAP reference IMG screen. I'll go on to the enterprise structure. I'll go on to the definition. I'll go on to the human resource management. I will go on to the personal sub area. And this one over here, and again I will select. इस बार मैंने VSMH के लिए कर लिया है, तो मैं इस बार क्रिएट करता हूँ VSGJ के लिए, गुजरात पार्ट. न्यू एंट्रीज. क्या कौन से डिपार्टमेंट्स में को यहाँ पे क्रिएट करना है? I have to create IT डिपार्टमेंट एंड ऑपरेशंस डिपार्टमेंट. तो ITGJ and OEGJ. This one is the IT department. I'm saying this one is for Gujarat, and this one that I'm creating is the operations department, and again it's for the Gujarat. Save, save. ओके अब देखो यहाँ पे जब भी मैं SAP के अंदर सेव करूंगा ना किसी भी फील्ड के अंदर, तो मैं उसी के अंदर जनरली रहता हूँ, तो एवरी सिंगल पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम आई डोंट हैव टू जनरली गो ऑन टू द SPRO। अगर मैं उसी फील्ड के अंदर वापस से वो चीज़ें रिपीट करना चाह रहा हूँ तो बिकॉज इट विल बिकम अ वेरी लेंदियर टास्क फॉर मी, सो आई कैन सिंपली गो बैक। अगर मेरे को एक स्टेप बैक ही जाना है तो मैं पूरा SPRO के बाहर क्यों जाऊँ, करेक्ट? So I'll again select the personal sub area over here. I'll select the different personal area in this case. Now I want to create it for Karnataka. So VSK, new entry. अच्छा ये VSK में create नहीं कर रहा हूँ, ये पहले से already create कर लिया है अपन ने, right? It is automatically popping up. So again it's a ITK. It's the another IT division, IT department of Gujarat, not, but this time Karnataka. What else? Quality department, QUK, Q, quality department of Karnataka. Third one is RDK, okay, say research, okay, hit enter, I'll save the field. Okay.
सर अभी वो वर्क कर रहा है,
Sorry,
जो लॉग ऑन नहीं हो रहा था ना।
अच्छा अभी वर्क कर रहा है, so maybe you can try it like once we complete it then you can try it on. Okay, so अभी देखो अभी अपन ने क्या किया है, so we have created
मतलब
a
आपको वो ऑप्शन ही नहीं आ रहा कि कल सर्च का आ रहा था।
चेकआउट विद विजय सर की प्रॉब्लम क्या आ रही है, गेट इट इंस्टॉल्ड अगेन। अच्छा आस्क देम कि कैन यू इंस्टॉल द SAP डायरेक्टली इन माय सिस्टम विदाउट एनी VDI। अगर वो कर देते हैं तो इट विल बी मच मोर हेल्पफुल इन दैट केस। ओके टिल देन आई एम हाईलाइटिंग दीज फील्ड्स कि यहाँ पे अपन ने पर्सनल सब एरिया क्रिएट किया था। हियर वी हैव क्रिएटेड द पर्सनल एरिया, हियर वी हैव क्रिएटेड द कंपनी कोड, हियर वी हैव क्रिएटेड द कंपनी, and here we have created the client. Client we have not created, but the client was already there. But first we created the company with these steps, then we created the company code with these steps, then we created the personal area with these steps, then we created the personal sub area with these steps. अच्छा जब भी मैं personal sub area create करता हूँ तब मेरे को हमेशा personal area select करना पड़ता है, but see in this case अभी मैंने सिर्फ define किया है, I have not assigned this personal area to this company code. That is still pending. अभी ये जो पर्सनल एरिया है इसको मैंने इस कंपनी कोड को असाइन ही नहीं किया है, और इस कंपनी कोड को मैंने इस कंपनी को असाइन ही नहीं किया है, मैंने सिर्फ खाली क्रिएट किया हुआ है। सो व्हाट इज द नेक्स्ट स्टेप आफ्टर दैट? आई विल डू द असाइनमेंट, आई विल डू द असाइनमेंट पार्ट। ओके लेट्स सी हाउ टू डू द असाइनमेंट। So first step, like after creating personal sub area, will go. The next step will be assign जो अपन ने कंपनी कोड क्रिएट किया था, assign company code to company. What are the steps for that? Let's see. मैं फिर से वापस बाहर ही जाता हूँ so that it will be easier for you. I'll type in the SPRO, SAP reference IMG screen के अंदर ही. Again I will go on to the enterprise structure. This time अभी ये define कर रहा था मैं इतनी देर से, अब मेरे को define नहीं करना है, अब मुझे assign करना है। कंपनी कोड जो मैंने बनाया था उसको कंपनी को असाइन करना है। So I'll go into the assignment tab. So in assignment tab, it will be same. Defining tab and assignment tab will be seen very much the same. But defining tab के अंदर हम चीज़ों को create करते हैं, assigning tab के अंदर हम चीज़ों को assign करते हैं, एक दूसरे के बीच में relationship बनाते हैं कि ठीक है अगर ये कंपनी कोड है तो वो उस कंपनी को belong करता है। So here I will go again into the financial accounting, and here you have this field assign company code to the company. Assign company code to the company. ओके तो यहाँ पे देखो, यहाँ पे अपना कंपनी कोड ऑलरेडी होगा. ये वी डोंट हैव टू क्रिएट दिस वन, अपने क्रिएट कर लिया है. कंपनी कोड विल बी विजिबल ओवर हियर. So let's find out where is our company code. What is our company code? Our company code is this one in this case. See, every configuration that we will do is we'll do it for VSIN. We don't have to generally now look for the Canada. We wanted to learn for we just have taken this as an example, but every configuration that we will do, we'll do in VSIN. So VSIN is my company code. I'll search it, देखते हैं कहाँ पे है. So here it is. This is the VSIN. किस कंपनी को मुझे असाइन करना है? किस कंपनी को मुझे असाइन करना है? VINC को. So I'll simply type VINC, and it will in the back end it will automatically search down the result जो मैंने कंपनी बनाई थी. I'll double click this one, and now what I'll do, I'll save this one. Save. So this assignment has been done. And again, what is the menu path? So see, the menu path is the same generally, but I'll make some tweaks over here. So SPRO, IMG reference screen, enterprise structure. This time in the case, instead of definition, it's the assignment that we are doing. Assignment. So in assignment, it's the financial accounting. In the financial accounting, it's the assign company code to the company. Assign company code to company. That is what we have done. कौन सी कंपनी कोड से कौन सी कंपनी कोड को असाइन कर रहे हैं अपन? VSIN को हम असाइन कर रहे हैं VINC पे. It is a VINC or what? VINC. What is the next step? Now the next step is assign company code to the personal area. अभी मैं क्या कर रहा था, इस कंपनी कोड को मेन कंपनी को असाइन कर रहा था. इस कंपनी कोड को मेन कंपनी को असाइन कर रहा था. अब मैं क्या करूंगा, ये अच्छा देखो, ये पर्सनल सब एरिया तो मैंने इस पर्सनल एरिया के लिए क्रिएट किए हैं अलग अलग. अब ये मेरे जितने भी पर्सनल सब एरिया, ये मेरे जितने भी पर्सनल एरिया हैं, इसको मैं VSIN को असाइन करूंगा, क्योंकि अभी तक के मैंने कहीं पे भी डिफाइन नहीं किया है कि MH GJ K इसको बिलोंग करते हैं. I've never ever defined it. तो अभी अपन वो करेंगे. So let's see that. Personal area. What will be the steps in this case? In this case, the steps will be, till this part it will be same कि ठीक है हम assignment कर रहे हैं. But again, in this case, in this assignment case, now we are talking about human resource assignment. In human resource assignment, we will go on to the assignment of personal area to company code. Assignment of personal area to company code. So let's see that. So this one I have done. Again, if you want, I'm again completely going back on SAP reference easy access screen, following the steps from scratch. SPRO, SAP reference IMG screen, and in SAP reference IMG screen, I'm again going into the enterprise structure only. कहाँ जाऊँगा? Definition करूँगा क्या मैं? Definition में जाऊँगा क्या मैं? Sorry?
नहीं SPRO इमेज मेन्यू के बाद एंटरप्राइज स्ट्रक्चर देन असाइनमेंट.
करेक्ट, क्योंकि मैंने क्रिएट तो कर दिया है. इन असाइनमेंट आई विल गो दिस टाइम टू ह्यूमन रिसोर्स मैनेजमेंट. In human resource management, I will go into the assignment of personal area,
personal area to company
company code. कितने personal area है मेरे पास में भी बताओ, कितने personal area है? How many personal areas are there?
ये महाराष्ट्र के लिए 2, ये गुजरात के लिए जो है ये सब
नहीं, ये तो पर्सनल सब एरिया है. दिस सी पर्सनल एरिया है मास्क.
3 है, 3
3 करेक्ट. तो तीनों को मेरे को किसको असाइन करना है?
को VSIN
में. करेक्ट. ये तो मैंने कर लिया ना, मैंने तो पर्सनल सब एरिया जब क्रिएट किए थे तो पर्सनल एरिया के लिए क्रिएट किए थे. अब मेरे को ये जो 3 पर्सनल एरिया है, मैं ये कह रहा हूँ एज पर द एंटरप्राइज स्ट्रक्चर कि दिस इज द पार्ट ऑफ VSIN ओनली. वेरमुथ लाइफ सॉफ्टवेयर इंडिया जो पूरी डिवीजन है, ये तीनों के तीनों उसके सेग्रीगेशंस है. सो लेट्स फाइंड आउट. So let's see VSMH. VSMH over here is there. कौन सी company code? I'm again selecting VSIN. ये this is the filter navigation tab. VSIN. I'll hit enter and now I can see VSIN is here. अच्छा, country grouping. अब यहाँ पे देखो country grouping you have to scroll down and you have to be very very careful to select it for India only because see these both जो personal area भी है और जो company code भी है वो मेरा India related है, right? अगर मैंने यहाँ पे कोई और कंट्री ग्रुपिंग चूज की तो सिस्टम विल गिव मी एरर बिकॉज ऑल द कॉन्फ़िगरेशंस दैट आई एम डूइंग इट फॉर इंडिया रिलेटेड. सो आई हैव टू बी वेरी वेरी केयरफुल एंड चूज इंडिया ओनली. अगेन VSKA के केस में भी VSIN ओनली सिलेक्टेड एंड यहाँ पे कंट्री ग्रुपिंग क्या चूज करूंगा मैं फिर से इंडिया. क्या मैं जापान या फिर ये चूज करूंगा क्या? नहीं. अगर मैंने कर लिया तो एट द टाइम ऑफ रनिंग द पेरोल और वाइल हायरिंग एम्प्लॉइज मेरे को सिस्टम एरर देगा. सो आई हैव टू सिलेक्ट दिस इज अ फिल्टर टैब. ओके, सो आई क्रॉस इट. देखो ये जो टैब दिख रहा है ना, यहाँ पे जैसे ही मैं क्लिक करूंगा सो इट विल ओपन दिस विंडो. अच्छा, इस विंडो के अंदर देयर इज दिस फिल्टर टैब. ओके, जनरली इंडिया के लिए जो कंट्री ग्रुपिंग होती है वो होती है 40. बट अगर मेरे को फिर भी स्क्रॉलर सर्च करके उसके अंदर से देखना है तो इधर आई कैन गो like this or I can scroll up scroll down and I can search for 40 where it is 40. So see 40 India, so I have to select this one only. Hit enter, save. This one is also saved. Now save it for Gujarat, VSIN, again this one, and now I can simply write 40. It will be there, it will be 40 in every system. Don't worry, it will be 40 in every system. This is the standard code provided by SAP. India country grouping का 40 होता है, 10 is for US, 16 I don't know what generally, I think so it's South Africa, I'm not sure, but like for India grouping it is 40. I'll hit enter again. Yes. So ये देखो, ये जो मेरा GJ personal area था इसको मैंने VSIN को assign कर दिया, VSKA को भी मैंने VSIN को assign कर दिया, VSMH को भी मैंने VSIN को assign कर दिया. Now I'll save this field, save it, and now it's done. So this is how generally you configure the enterprise structure in SAP. Okay, so these are the steps. I don't think so that you should feel problem while following these steps. I've tried to be as much easy as it can be. But अगर फिर भी difficulty आती है तो you can do the step by step follow from the recording so that it will be much easier for you. अच्छा, this thing you can create it in number of such department. आप चाहो तो खाली महाराष्ट्र create करो, उसके अंदर आपने 10 department create कर दिए. You don't have to necessarily create, but I've just wanted to show you. That's why I've created these many departments over here. But if you want, you can also create the single department for the practice purpose. It doesn't mean कि आपको सारे के सारे department generally create करने की ज़रूरत होती है. Okay, so in today's session we have completed this enterprise structure की client से company, company से company code से personal area से personal sub area कैसे configure करते हैं. अब अपन नेक्स्ट क्लास में कंट्रोलिंग एरिया समझेंगे. कि कंट्रोलिंग एरिया मैं कैसे बनाऊंगा और कंट्रोलिंग एरिया को फिर मैं कैसे, जो मैंने बताया था कि इस एंटरप्राइज स्ट्रक्चर को अपन एसएपी पे कैसे पूरा के पूरा लेके आएंगे. So in the next class we'll see that. Meantime,